Okay, let's start this.
This massive increase in population is thanks to a couple of different things. The average person lives a much longer life today than they did
Azur Lane.
years ago. And we're
Let's watch the current state of Azur Lane.
So endgame has been one of those sensitive topics in the Azur Lane community. Some people do it, some people don't care about it, some people want more of it. As of right now, I used to be one of those guys that cares about endgame content, and as of right now, I still kind of do to an extent. But as the years progress, I've gotten lazier. Maybe it's because I got more stuff going on in my life, or like I have other games I want to play to the point where I don't really want to like put that much attention and endgame focus for a game that I've been playing for so many years now. But I still kind of want to like have some kind of like new stuff to do in the game, mainly because it gives me like a goal to work towards. At least for me personally, like end game content gives me a goal to work for like my characters, my gear and stuff like that. So having more of those is pretty much good for me because it gives me something to do. Now I know why some people won't like it because they don't do it, whatever, but that small handful of community people, I'm pretty sure they still want that kind of stuff, mainly because it gives them motivation to pursue this game much longer, long terms, right? So that's how I see it. As of right now, the biggest three endgame content I can think of are Meta 15s, Operation Siren, and Chapter 15 campaign. These are what I consider like the big three when it comes to endgame content. So Chapter 15 has been out for 2 years now. It's pretty much has been power creeped, I say. They added many anti-air ships over the years, healers as well too. Basically, I guess the developers looked at what characters people use the most around these chapters or whatever, and they started making more of those ships that makes it much easier to do this kind of content. I say this like Scylla was good, Shimanto, Guam. I think they added more variants of these kind of ships in the game as well too, just to make Chapter 15 much easier. This has been power creep. I know people still struggle with this, but this has been power creep. Same as Chapter 14, where they added like numerous combat destroyers or whatever. Like this has been power creep long time ago. Chapter 15 has been out for about 2 years now. This has also been power creep very long time ago. So he's run healers, vanguards, all that stuff. At this point, if you guys are struggling, it's because you guys aren't doing manual clears for the harder maps such as 15.4 and 15.3, or you guys are just like autoing. Don't really care too much about team composition, or like you guys don't know how team composition build. That's fine as well too. Like this game doesn't really teach you how to build fleets properly, so I can't really blame you guys for having that problem. But these are probably like the big issues of why you guys can't do Chapter 15. You guys are doing. So again, they released many ships over the years that helps alleviate the problem. The good news is it makes the endgame content much easier. The bad news is it makes power creep more prevalent when it comes to just the game itself. Like if we compare one of the earliest battleships, say like New Jersey, I used to like the benchmark these days for just like power creep scale versus like Lion. Like it's not even close. It's like Lion puts out like way more damage compared to New Jersey. So
really,
yeah, like it's a good thing, it's a bad thing, but that's just the life of gacha games for you in a nutshell. Meta 15 is also another one. Now Meta 15 is a odd kind of endgame content. I say this because it always changes, like time after time, damage reductions, all that stuff. It feels decently balanced towards like the end game of like what's best in slot. The bad news is, I say this, I say this is very prevalent for seeing power creep because usually there's like 2 or 3 fleets that can do these kind of content on auto combat.
Really?
Whereas
Who is it?
if you guys have realized, we've been one-tapping Meta 15 fights for like, I don't know, 3-4 years now. The teams back then that did that specific armor typing cannot do the same content today. Like back then, light armor stuff would be like New Jersey, Ulrich von Hutten, and like Duke of York or Vanguard or something, right? And then you'll run like whatever was before Plymouth, Helena, Aurora, stuff like that. And that was getting close, if not clear content with heavy RNG. That team now probably does like 12, 1.2 mil, 1.3 mil damage. It won't even come close to clearing the meta fights we have these days. Mainly because of damage reduction, how their gimmicks work, all this stuff. It is much more difficult compared to back then. So I say it's good. I say Meta 15 is good balance for the current stage of the game as of like that specific year, but it's not good as like the whole end game content like experience, because the stuff back then will get trashed when it comes to damage output nowadays from Meta 15. So it's good if you're an active player. It's bad if you're like someone who just AFKs a lot, takes time off, stuff like that. It's not really good for that aspect. Now, the last one is going to be Arbiters, hard Arbiters, specifically level 130 content. I say this is heavily power creep. Now, we got to the point in the game where like this has been out for like 3-4 years now, and people can successfully clear the hard mode version of Arbiters if we have this 120 to 125 ships right here. It is very, very easy doing this content now. They haven't updated, nothing has changed. You can just go back, you just go here and experiment with whatever ships you want to do, and that's very, very good. It's good for people that want to try variations of fleets and like just sample out how they're going to perform in like actual combat, which is very, very good. It's bad because they're not improving on this, therefore like you're gonna see the same fight, temperance, arbiter, or hermit, strength over and over and over again. So if they could add like new arbiters here, that doesn't necessarily make it so it's harder end game content. It just brings more variety to the table for what kind of fights you can pursue in these kind of arbiter fights in general. So I say it's not bad, but just add more variety to it. I think it does need some kind of update to it. I think the developers just are too scared to add more stuff to OS these days because they find it as like a chore. It is a chore, by the way, but just adding new arbiters, I don't feel like it's a chore. It's the same thing. You're giving people a little bit of a taste of like this end game differences, so I don't think it's that big of a deal, at least not to me. So that's what I have to say for the end game contents of the game. Ship wise though, we have seen significant changes of ships over the years. Back in the day, heavy armor was like Shinano, Ark Royal, and like I don't know who the other ship was. It was like maybe Shokaku, Ark Royal, and Shinano, was it, right? Or something like that. People ran for so long. Now it's like Hakugo, Shinano, Amagi CV, stuff like that. So it has changed over the years. It has changed. I was expecting them to release chapter 16 this year because it's been 2 years now. Usually that follows the same pattern. They do a new chapter every 2 years or whatever. So maybe it could still happen. I'm not exactly sure. But that may or may not change. I'm not exactly positive about that. Meta 15 always just changed though, so developers are working on that, which is good or bad. There you are. Because you will fall behind when it comes to auto clears if you guys just don't use the current meta ships. But again, it's not that big of a deal because you get no merits when tapping auto fights on meta. There's no like reward for that. It's just a self pat on the back. And then arbiter, hard fights, and normal fights, nothing has changed about this. I want them to update something about this, please, for the love of God. It gives something to do. I don't know if they're gonna do it though, but just give me something to do here long term. Cause OS sucks. No one likes OS. Alright, so that's all I gotta say about endgame content. I know some of my viewers don't do endgame content, which is perfectly fine, but for the 10 people that actually does endgame content, let me know how you guys feel about the current stage of the game as of right now for endgame content. Share your thoughts, and I'll see you guys next video. Thank you guys for watching as always. Peace out.
What? No gooning. 2 girls challenging combat. No gooning. My honor is soon to now Tempesta. Oh, that's a good play. The pirate banner. Here, Azur Provella. Let's watch that.
Alright guys, I haven't covered Azure Promelia news in quite some time now, so we could be talking about it as of today. So there's 2 interviews today, one somewhere on the Reddit post, but I'm talking about specifically about the second one because they got into more details about the content of the game and what's it going to be about, what the focus is, and the audience, and all that good stuff. So in this interview, I'm going to post it in the comments or the description for you guys to look at it. But there are a couple things here that are very interesting that the how we say executives want to talk about. Yes. So right here, there's a couple things. I remember one. Okay, here we go. For game. As players, the characters are what we look forward to the most in Manju's titles. After playing it myself this time, I feel like it lives up to expectations. The designs and actions are cute and enjoyable. However, compared to Azur Lane, isn't the character design less mature? I wonder if this is due to the change to the switch from 2D to 3D, or is it because it's still in the early stages and being toned down a bit? Lynn said, we indeed aim to showcase a different direction from Azur Lane. Unlike 2D, in the 3D, we can portray the charm of characters in various ways. While Azur Lane emphasized on sexiness, Azure Promelia focused on cuteness and expression that makes players excited.
No.
So this is one thing right here.
I'm dropping Azure Promelia.
Now they're going to talk more about this in the interview as well. But a lot of people, especially in the comments, are saying that because they're aiming more towards the cuteness stuff, that it's going to take away from the sexiness that, you know, that's what people know for Azure Lane. Now I'm going to tell you guys this right now. 2D, you can express sexiness very, very easily because all you're really doing is like drawing the splash art, and it's very, very easy. Like you're not gonna sit there, but you're not gonna sit and tell me I go to my Azur Lane dorm right now, right? And you're gonna tell me like this is sexy right here, like this is sexy. Like these chibis here are sexy, right? No, they're not. They're sexy because of the splash art here. Like the art you guys see right here is what defines the sexiness. Now when you go into that whole like 3D aspect of it, it's not gonna be the same. Like we look at Azure Promelia like gameplay or whatever, like we already know that that's not gonna be like super sexy. Like even to the point where if we talk about say like other 3D games like Xenozone Zero or Honkai Star Rail, where you do have some sexiness as well too, that's to an extent. Like there's a borderline of that. Like, like there's not like outrageously oversized boobs or outrageously big asses or whatever. I guess Xenozone Zero is like borderline that, but it's not like excessively like going into that like Brown Dust 2 or Azur Lane territory. It's like it's pretty tame, but it's like it's at that limit where they can push for a 3D game. So I don't know what people expect. Like I don't know who's actually upset about this, but like if they want to switch to this new cutesy art style, I'm down for it. Like I welcome this change. Again, by all means, I love Azur Lane. I've been playing it since the day of release, but being able to just mix up and diversify your player base is very, very good as a company as a whole. Like I should be doing that right now as well too for my YouTube channel, like diversifying myself, and I want to try doing that because it just helps you grow more. And like as a content creator or as a company, you want to grow to expand your reach for other customers or other players, in this case, to try out your game and to get more associated with it. So having Azur Lane being pure sexy and then Azure Promelia being more like action based and cute. That's different genres right there, right? Like judging by this right here, like I'll talk more about this in general, but or later on. Azure Promelia.
Team winning Twitch rivals. The Rainbow Ranger. Shut down. Okay.
Yo, my name is Stakes and welcome back to your weekly gacha recap video series where I go over the latest news, pre-registrations, test phases, new release, juicy drama, shutdowns, everything to happen in the gacha genre over the course of the last week that mattered to me in one easy to digest format. If this is your first time here, consider joining our Stick subreddit where we talk about all of this, share all of this, and react to all of this. We also have a gacha community over on Twitter titled the Gacha Hub. It's the fastest growing, soon to be most influential gacha community on the platform. Go ahead and follow us there. Now we have a lot to talk about, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. Let's go ahead here and start with Stellasora. The game finally released, and its release has not gone very well. It was sitting at 1.8 stars out of 5 at the time of recording, and that's due to a number of different reasons. Significant adjustments to the gacha rates, to the pull currency acquisition, the disappointing response from the dev team where they went on to state, essentially, we know that some players have had issues with the game, and we acknowledge issues have been had, but there are refinements to the experience of the game that are going to be in the works. Unconfirmed what they are, unconfirmed how large they are going to be, and unconfirmed when these are going to happen. So players were not happy at all, very upset, because it seemed like essentially a big nothing burger to them. Nothing happened, and they rewarded players with a 10 pull. So players essentially are saying they just kind of bribed you. Here's a free limited 10 pull. Now shut up. And I'm not disagreeing with them. That it very much so feels plausible. Nikkei just held their 3rd anniversary stream. They're introducing more story, which is fantastic. 3 new Nikkeis. And I mean, I've seen and at least one of them really appeals to me. There's gonna be a free pilgrim. I actually didn't know that. That's crazy, dude. Up to 220 recruitments for free just during the event. The Nikkei 3rd anniversary live stream just finished earlier this morning, and players are eating good. There will be 3 new Nikkeis available, 2 pilgrims, 1 heretic. Naturally, there are going to be 2 pilgrims. New game modes will be introduced, new skins will be shown, and players get their choice of Modernia, Red Hood, or Dorothy for free. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a fully maxed out Red Hood, so I'm probably going to be going for Modernia. Although I would have preferred a Crown or maybe a Cindy here, but I mean, I'll take Modernia, honestly. This just scratches the surface of what players will get. I guess, you know what, I'm going to do a dedicated video on this, so be on the lookout for it, because, you know, Papa Stakes is a huge Nikkei fan and player. Talking about Nikkei, let's go ahead here and discuss its slightly more special cousin, Nikki, Infinity Nikki specifically. A trailer was released for patch 1.11. Is that 11? Are they already at patch 11 after all I feel like that's more than WoA has released at this rate. They are pushing updates out very rapidly, and apparently some people, the remainder of the people, there's been a steep decline in terms of revenue over the last few months, but looks like some people are happy, and that's good to see, because they need to keep their remainder the remainder of their players happy, because I mean, they're again in a very noticeable decline, and that's deserved. Uma Musume, for its half-year anniversary, seems to be giving out 10 free pulls each day on the support card scout. That's actually very cool. I don't play Uma Musume. I played it a little bit at launch, but it just required a lot of time investment for me, and I just didn't have it. I could not bring myself to dedicate the amount of time necessary to really play through that game. Morimens is damn, dude, they are killing it. Here we got, as part of their community event rewards, part 1, 20 free pulls. Part 2, 30 free pulls. Part 3, 50 free pulls, totaling 100 pulls in 3 days. Now is the perfect time, evidently, to start the game if you have not already. Now, with regards to Stellasora, because we did touch on that at the beginning of this, I've seen quite a few misconceptions. We'll go with that. People misconstruing what is going on. And I made a tweet about this. I made a video on this because I think it's pretty significant, honestly. Players think that the Stellasora developers, Yostar, are the same developers of Azur Lane and also Arknights. And that's just not true. They publish the games in, you know, numerous different countries around the world, including global, but they don't directly develop the games. But because some people think they do, and that's totally fine. I understand, you know, not having a perfect understanding of the difference between a developer and a publisher, but they believe that Arknights Enfield and Azure Parmelia are going to be developed by the same studio, and that the studio is going to ruin the games. And I don't, that is not the case. I made this abundantly clear in my video. I'm gonna make it abundantly clear here. There is absolutely no chance Yostar directly affects anything pertaining to either of these games. But even so, I want to continue to stress this whenever I can, because I don't want people boycotting or doom posting either of these games before they have the chance to really even take off. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. Petite Planet, which is Hoyo's.
Whoops. Thought it was over.
Yo, my name is Stakes and welcome back to your weekly gacha recap video series where I go over the latest news, pre-registrations, test phases, new release, juicy drama, shutdowns, everything to happen in the gacha genre over the course of the last week that mattered to me in one easy to digest format. If this is your first time here, consider joining our Sticks subreddit where we talk about all of this, share all of this, and react to all of this. We also have a gacha community over on Twitter titled the Gacha Hub. It's the fastest growing, soon to be most influential gacha community on the platform. Go ahead and follow us there. Now, we have a lot to talk about, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. Let's go ahead here and start with Stellasora. The game finally released, and its release has not gone very well. It was sitting at 1.8 stars out of 5 at the time of recording, and that's due to a number of different reasons. Significant adjustments to the gacha rates, to the pull currency acquisition, the disappointing response from the dev team where they went on to state, essentially, we know that some players have had issues with the game, and we acknowledge issues have been had, but there are refinements to the experience of the game that are going to be in the works. Unconfirmed what they are, unconfirmed how large they are going to be, and unconfirmed when these are going to happen. So players were not happy at all, very upset, because it seemed like essentially a big nothing burger to them. Nothing happened, and they rewarded players with a 10 pull. So players essentially are saying they just kind of bribed you. Here's a free limited 10 pull. Now shut up. And I'm not disagreeing with them. That it very much so feels plausible. Nikke just held their 3rd anniversary stream. They're introducing more story, which is fantastic. 3 new Nikkes, and I mean, I've seen and at least one of them really appeals to me. There's gonna be a free pilgrim. I actually didn't know that. That's crazy, dude. Up to 220 recruitments for free just during the event. The Nikke 3rd anniversary live stream just finished earlier this morning, and players are eating good. There will be 3 new Nikkes available, 2 pilgrims, 1 heretic. Naturally, there are going to be 2 pilgrims. New game modes will be introduced, new skins will be shown, and players get their choice of Modernia, Red Hood, or Dorothy for free. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a fully maxed out Red Hood, so I'm probably going to be going for Modernia. Although I would have preferred a Crown or maybe a Cindy here, but I mean, I'll take Modernia, honestly. This just scratches the surface of what players will get. I guess, you know what, I'm gonna do a dedicated video on this, so be on the lookout for it, because, you know, Papa Stakes is a huge Nikke fan and player. Talking about Nikke, let's go ahead here and discuss its slightly more special cousin, Nikki, Infinity Nikki, specifically. A trailer was released for patch 1.11. Is that 11? Are they already at patch 11 after all? I feel like that's more than WUA has released at this rate. They are pushing updates out very rapidly. And apparently some people, the remainder of the people, there's been a steep decline in terms of revenue over the last few months, but looks like some people are happy, and that's good to see because they need to keep their remainder, the remainder of their players happy because, I mean, they're again in a very noticeable decline, and that's deserved. Uma Musume, for its half-year anniversary, seems to be giving out 10 free pulls each day on the support card scout. That's actually very cool. I don't play Uma Musume. I played it a little bit at launch, but it just required a lot of time investment for me, and I just didn't have it. I could not bring myself to dedicate the amount of time necessary to really play through that game. Morimens is damn, dude, they are killing it. Here we got, as part of their community event rewards, part 1, 20 free pulls. Part 2, 30 free pulls. Part 3, 50 free pulls, totaling 100 pulls in 3 days. Now is the perfect time, evidently, to start the game if you have not already. Now, with regards to Stellasaur, because we did touch on that at the beginning of this, I've seen quite a few misconceptions. We'll go with that. People misconstruing what is going on. And I made a tweet about this. I made a video on this because I think it's pretty significant, honestly. Players think that the Stellasaur developers, Yoastar, are the same developers of Azur Lane and also Arknights. And that's just not true. They publish the games in, you know, numerous different countries around the world, including global, but they don't directly develop the games. But because some people think they do, and that's totally fine. I understand, you know, not having a perfect understanding of the difference between a developer and a publisher, but they believe that Arknights Enfield and Azure Promelia are going to be developed by the same studio, and that studio is going to ruin the games. And I don't, that is not the case. I made this abundantly clear in my video. I'm going to make it abundantly clear here. There is absolutely no chance Yoastar directly affects anything pertaining to either of these games. But even so, I want to continue to stress this whenever I can, because I don't want people boycotting or doom posting either of these games before they have the chance to really even take off. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. Petite Planet, which is Hoyo's new game, the Animal Crossing game that's probably gonna have gacha that costs like 200 bucks for a chair, is holding their coziness test beginning on November 7th. I'm probably not gonna get invited to this because I feel like I never win beta tests. But honestly, this is actually a very cute game, and I really do hope that it does well, purely because it's so unique and unexpected to see in the gacha genre, appealing to a demographic and a market that really isn't tapped into yet. Silver and Blood has run into an issue where they had a bug that changed every single unit into an SSR. You had 100% chance to obtain an SSR. I don't know when this was remedied. I don't know if players got to keep. It looks like I can't find anything really about the resolution of it, but man, that's actually hilarious. Resident Solstice is officially launching in just a couple days. I'm going to be streaming this game as it launches. This is a game that I've been kind of excited for. I'm excited for a lot of gacha games, let's be real, but also excited for this one because it's a new game. And if you haven't already, it's available on Steam, it's available on Android and iOS. Go ahead, wishlist it, pre-register for it, and get ready. Chaos Zero Nightmare is another gacha game that just released a couple days after Stellasaur, actually, and where Stellasaur was sitting at 1.8 stars and being review bombed, doom posted, and generally disliked by a large portion of the community. Even though Stellasaur is a very fun game, by the way, Chaos Zero Nightmare had the opposite reception. People loved this game. Millions of people are playing this game, and it is deserved because it is so much freaking fun. They hit 2 million global downloads and gave away 1,000 premium currency and a ton of materials as well. As I noted here, I'm glad Chaos Zero Never is doing as well as it is, and they're continuing to show support to their players in the form of free polls, free premium currency, and free materials help progressing through the game. Do It Night Abyss is prepping to launch a couple days from today. In light of that, they actually accumulated 15 million global pre-registrations. That is mind-blowing. That is a phenomenal number. And for a game that was a gacha game, now is no longer a gacha game, I think it's appealing to a larger demographic than I thought it would. But kudos to them, because I'm super excited and I have a lot of faith that this game is going to be good. They also had a live stream today that I haven't watched yet, but I'm going to go ahead and look at a recap of it all, see what I missed, and then do a dedicated video on that as well, probably at some point today, and post it somewhere tomorrow. And finally, Wuthering Waves are holding their Till We Meet Again Renacida webpage event, where you get some goodies. In-game currency, asteroid. Beyond that though, Wuthering Waves has been nominated for the User's Choice Award category, the PlayStation Partner Awards 2025 in Japan. That's phenomenal. Bravo. Deserved. The best gacha game on PlayStation right here. One of the best gacha games on PC and mobile as well. And now y'all are up to date with everything that went on and happened in the gacha genre over the course of the last week. You are welcome. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.
Finally saw. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cute, cute. No Halo players. JoJo anime. Oh. 5. Everybody's watching the 6-hour streams. Oh, I don't know. Everybody. Let's just. Ooh, a gun. Fire level craft. Asmon gold clips. The world's first pregnant AI. Brainwashing. Let's just watch the brainwashing. Good old brainwashing.
I remember growing up thinking that brainwashing and mind control was just something you see in comic books and cartoons. But now I know it's a very real thing that you can see happening daily in this country. Now, the big thing I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about a lot here. There's going to be a bunch of blabber in here and drool coming out of my mouth as I'm spitting, because I'm about to be getting pretty passionate. And the big focus is on the huge crypto collapse from yesterday. And the very suspicious, very lucky trader who was able to cash out $190 million off of it because they were shorting Bitcoin and Ethereum a day before and all the way up.
For real, for real. Oops. Let's manipulate here. That's okay. We can now do a 10 build. That dock space? I do not have dock space. Can I retire? How many? You cannot retire. Dock. That's enhance. What do I want to enhance? Let's see, fleet 2, fleet 2, fleet 3. Just fleet 3.
人は強くなっちまった。しんどい。
Oh no, it's frozen. Where'd she go? Brits?
この前の状況を逆推論し、そして今回のグッド。
We have enough space. For the 10 build. Okay, we got one of the like 5 more girls.
はよ
Oh, okay.
栄光をカード。ヘイ指揮
Hey,
官
Ken.
ユニオンの最あんたが指揮官
There
新たにあなた
you go.
待て
Lime, we got lime again?
警戒範囲内の安全係数は合格お初にお目にかかる指揮官
Oh, I'm still missing 5.
私はライムこれからお前と共
I
に戦
lost
う
the, I lost the 2.5%.
指示を
What's her rate? Took on that live red scurry. Live.
君はこの艦隊 CV38
Oh no, I failed the
シャングリラ
That's why I
着
failed.
任しました
We have her maxed out, I think.
このノートに書き記されてやあ指揮官こんにちは私がレキシントンの妹のサラトガだよ
Ah, dupes. Yep, Venom tube. Be pulled. When the dojins make light that it's a gacha game. Oops,
こういったサービスはしていない
cute. Do the sortie.
Up until a minute before Trump's true.
Oh, a premiere. I love premieres. Mischief. Nuxanor. Differences. Iris doesn't know where Australia is. YouTube movie critic made a movie. Cute.
For a while, it was really common to see people use a very particular argument that I think is super stinky when it comes to reviews for movies and games. If someone critiqued a game or a movie, you would oftentimes find some very enthusiastic warriors going to bat for this multi-million-dollar property in order to fight for its honor, doing PR for free for them so they can continue to fondle their balls. And one of the go-to strategies in their bag of tricks while melting down that someone didn't like something they liked would be, oh, let's see you do better then. Oh, you didn't like this? I saw you criticize this? Oh, where's your resume? You must have done better, right, to have this
Actors.
opinion? Let me see, what have you done that's so much better?
Okay, got it.
And
Round it out.
every single time I'd roll my eyes because it's just so pathetic. It's a weak-ass argument. You don't need to have created something of higher quality to have an opinion on something that you just consumed. The same way that you don't need to be a professional basketball player to have an opinion on how a game went down. It's so fucking stupid, and luckily we've finally evolved past that point. I don't see that as much these days, but it's always been interesting food for thought. What would happen if a movie critic actually did make a movie themselves? What would that look like? Would it be good? And this is the first, to my knowledge, at least to this scale, of that very phenomenon happening. A huge YouTube movie reviewer named Chris Stuckman, whom I imagine many of you have heard that name before, maybe you've even been Stuckmanized at some point, has now just had his first foray into directing his own feature film called Shelby Oaks. He's made his directorial debut on the big screen. It's just come out, I just watched it, so I want to give you my review of it. Now, I'll mention this at the top, I have watched many Chris Stuckman reviews in the past, not so much in modern times because since becoming a filmmaker himself, he seems far more hesitant to actually criticize movies and is instead focused on just the positives of them, which is not really my cup of tea. If I'm watching a review of something, I want to know the pros and the cons. I want to know the positives and negatives. Nothing's perfect, and I want to know what worked and what didn't. Now, it's of course entirely his call to make with his channel there. It's just, like I said, not typically what I've been looking for in reviews, but that doesn't mean I dislike Chris Stuckman, and I'm more than happy to pay tickets here to go see his film and show some support for
wonderful era.
taking this big leap into this new field here. But the reason I mention this at the top is because, as I've said before, I do my best not to let any extenuating factors influence my view of the film. I try not to let any of these kind of biases into my review of a movie, So, I'll be looking at Shelby Oaks on its own merit, on its own two legs, setting everything else aside. So, Shelby Oaks, is it good? It's fine, and at times, pretty good. Most of what works is front-loaded in the beginning. Like, the first 35 minutes of this film, I was really enjoying it. I thought it was an interesting premise they were setting up. It's all found footage that I thought was done very well. And then, after like the first 35-ish minutes of the movie, it then just falls into horror movie tropes and walks the same path millions of other horror movies have come through fucking fee-fi-fo-fumming and stomping around on, and it just becomes very underwhelming. It's disappointing given how effective I think the first 30-ish minutes were of getting you interested in what's going on here and invested in it. And then it just becomes very standard horror movie stuff, all the way down to CG dogs, hellhounds. It's just, I don't know, that was pretty lackluster. Anyway, the beginning of this film is a found footage piece. That's not the entirety of the film, it just begins with found footage, and it's very clearly inspired by Lake Mungo, which is something I know Chris Stuckman has glazed quite a bit.
Oh, okay. I want to see the film. I think ads. I've never had that before. Probably because I'm lying.
Hey, Billion, you're flat filling low.
No, I'm not. I'm round. Take a femcell test. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me.
Gets a call from his lawyer that tells him, Mickey, I'm sorry, you can't divorce Minnie just because she's
You've got to
extremely
be
funny."
kidding me. You have
Mickey
got to be
then
kidding me.
replies,
You can.
I did not say she's funny, I said she's freaking goofy.
Okay. Where was
Here
that
is a
joke
flatbread.
earlier?
You're short.
Yeah. The effing Chad Disney joke maker versus the virgin Philly short joker. Frick you. I'm about to take a femcell test.
Looking a little fruity flatbread.
No, I'm not. Okay, guys, I'm gonna nail this effing test, or I'm gonna fail it. What do I want to do? I'm gonna do it. I'm doing this test. Here it is. Femcell test.
Philly and I heard you these nuts jokes.
I feel like I need to get plastic surgery to even have a chance of finding a good partner.
You owe US 2 spins now.
This can't be it. This can't be it. No. This is.
Why
Do I have to
should
answer
you
honestly, or can I lie? Can I lie?
Noble fallout.
Please. Guys, my confidence is like down here, and my height is like here.
Call Lucy for this test. Oh.
Is Lucy alive right now? I find strength and validation by connecting with other women who also feel overlooked by men? I literally talked to Lucy Pryor about this a few weeks ago.
Don't worry about the test. I am sure you lace it.
I feel like I don't meet societal standards of beauty or attract. Throw onto me. Wait, there's no way. There's no way. No. Wait. Give me a chance. I feel a sense of belonging by connecting with other women who are overlooked in the dating market. I'm friends.
I do not endorse that goofy joke.
I'm friends with self-proclaimed femcells. This is the same question twice. Please give me something different. Social media groups focus on female empowerment and self-love. My primary platform of support. Wait, we're good. I don't do that. I don't give a frick. Woo! We might be saved. It's frustrating to see others in a happy relationship while I struggle to find a partner. Whenever, like. I think we're cooked, Chad. I think we're cooked, snappers. I think I'm cooked. I feel constant pressure to conform to unrealistic beauty standards promoted by beauty media society. You know what? Nah. But Let's continue. Society seems to be more forgiving of men's bad dating behavior compared to similar actions by women. I don't know. I feel like both sides get fragged on the daily. It's kind of freaky. I try to find happiness and fulfillment by bonding with other women who also have trouble forming romantic relationships. Well, I mean, but like, okay, but also guys can't, so I've got a lot of... Men only care about women's looks and don't value her deeper qualities? Snackers, here's my thought, okay? 50-50.
Yep, looks
50-50.
like flat bread is cooked.
It's 50-50. I'm not cooked! I'm a banana. Men are praised for minimal effort in dating while women are expected to constantly put in more labor. Now that is femcel coded. That is, nah, it's equal, I would say. Even men with obvious shortcomings still expect to land a convenient, conventionally attractive partner, and it's harmful that the media supports them in this. You know what I'm gonna say, chat? You know what I'm gonna say? If you're walking on Earth right now, that means there's an unbroken line of humans that successfully found a chick to smash from the beginning of time to now. Back when you guys were an effing amoeba, you were still smashing. And if you can't find someone to smash, it's effing impossible because there's always someone out there for you. You understand? Someone's gonna like you. Someone will and it ends with me. No, wait! That's not what I'm saying! That's no, do not combo break evolution! Okay? You guys are special, you guys are sick nasty, and together we can all, you know what we should do? Polygamy. Think about it, okay? There's 20% women in the chat, 80% guys. We're gonna have to make it work. I don't think there's that many. A lot of you guys are bicycle, but not all of you guys. So we can't just like pair each other off. We're gonna have to like kind of figure it out. And then we can all be good. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, what am I doing? Conventional, whatever. Past experience with men have made me feel undesirable or unworthy of love.
It ends here.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fellas, is it gay if you're dating your hand? Guys. I have to be honest with you guys.
I should just buy a floppy banana costume. Seems to work.
This is true. This has happened to me. I will agree. I feel a deep conflict between rejecting social beauty standards and then you conform to be seen as desirable?
I guess this is how Mormons started.
I just want to wear a t-shirt and shorts every day, and then I want to do flips. That's all I want. You understand? I follow social media influencers. The absence of meaningful relationships in my life significantly contributes to a sense of isolation. What in the venom is this? This is like actual incel behavior. Wait a second. Wait, that's what a femcel is. It's a female incel? Wait, I'm taking a quiz to be an incel? This is worse than I thought. Oh no. Wait. It generally goes unacknowledged how men who prioritize physical appearance over emotional connection are emotionally hurting women. I'm going frick. My efforts to find a satisfying relationship rarely lead to fulfilling experiences. Here's the thing, chat. I haven't even made an attempt. So, yeah. Next.
You'll go to your mom and ask her for your hand in.
Why am I getting psychologically gauged by a femcel test? And I mean gauge as in like AU. I often feel overlooked or rejected in my attempts to establish. Nah, I don't really try. I feel invisible to men only seem interested in conventionally attractive women. I don't really try. I'm insecure about my physical appearance. Yeah! Society doesn't do enough to call out the hurt caused by men. I don't give a frick. Alright, it's exhausting constantly putting myself out there only to be ignored or passed over. What? I don't even do that. Okay? Society tells women to look a certain way but doesn't hold men to the same standards? My romantic desires are misunderstood or dismissed. Nah. Alright, guys! You ready? We're gonna find out! We're gonna find out! Am I truly a femcel right now? I got a bad feeling about this one, guys. I got a bad feeling about this one. Here we go. Finish. What is that? What does this mean? You average. I'm above average. Wait. I'm more femcel than average. I am 8% more femcel than average. I am 8% more femcel than average.
That's one fried banana.
That makes me 8% femcel. I am 8% femcel. 8% femcel? 8% femcel? 8% femcel?
That's it, chat. My streamer is a female.
8% femcel. Am I cooked? Am I cooked? Am I cooked? Yes! It's over. It's over. It's over! It's over. But wait! If I'm 50% cat girl, 100% human, and 8% femcel, then that makes me 160% of a human! Think about that! I'm almost 2 humans in one body! Ah! Ta-da! Read the explanation? Okay, I don't want to read that. Non-aggressive empowerment, female centered perspective. I don't give a frig. Chat. In conclusion, am I an incel? Yes or no? I'm wearing a banana outfit on the internet. Yeah, the script writes itself. A little bit. No. What do you mean no? Question mark. Yes. No. I think you'll get better in a few years. What am I? Ripe with age? Come on, dude.
Black red with the Fee-Mackle, unfortunately.
Fee-Mackle? Alright. Well, that was a rough first spin. I can't even lie, guys. And all of that for snacking on my banana.
She lost. You. from the hub.
Man, what the hell? Your friend offered you to have a nice sleepover so you guys could play Fortnite, and you decide to get with his mother. You are the absolute worst friend anyone could. You and his mom, rotten hell. You disgust me.
You get invited over to play Fortnite and end up with his mom! What is this storyline? We're gonna go ahead and continue. Our next video is going to be comments from the hub.
Like if you want my forgiveness. 18,000.
It's your boy, Jesus. Oh, we're starting off strong. We're starting off real strong. These are comments off the hub. Also, can I just say, I don't use the hub. But why is there a comment section? Like, what are you gonna do? Give pointers? That was a 7 out of 10, Goon.
Why does she look like my mom? Wait, hey.
Oh no! Guys, it's deep already.
Nice.
I used to date this girl. No. No.
I used to date this girl. William, if you pause it, you can see a dog in the background.
That's the best part of the video. The dog. I love how these guys are time stamping it like a YouTube video.
Must not commit adultery. Bro, how are you verified as God?
Actually, yeah, how?
I didn't get invited to my best friend's party, so here I am.
Okay, pickle line 88. I didn't get invited to my. That's so sad. He's like, I didn't get invited. You know, so here I am. Here I am.
If this comment gets 10 likes, I will ask out my crush. She left me on red.
At least he followed up with it though. Me and my grandma! Me and my grandma really enjoyed this! Your grandma! Why? Why?
Me and my grandma really enjoyed this. My grandma and I.
The grammatical correction. Okay, Schmeat Peter.
Oh, damn, I'm a guy watching Girl on Girl, and all I can think is, huh, cute top. I have some news for you, buddy.
Oh no. Oh no. He's calling him out for being a little gay. Oh man. It's just a little gay, it's fine. It's fine. It's alright. Yeah. Just a little
Sorry
though.
for my bad English. Bro, my cousin got run over by a FedEx truck. Your package I'm so deep in the friend zone that I had a 2-hour phone call with my crush today about fabrics and...
This is so sad. It's like you go to this site to beat your meat, and in the post-nut clarity, you have an emotional moment in the comment section. Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening here? What is this? She doesn't love me. Okay. That's so sad.
Dresses. I'm starting to think this isn't YouTube. Girl sounded like my...
Oh, no. Yeah, this screams YouTube comment section, comment culture. Girl sounded like my 12th grade chemistry teacher.
Nice.
Was she making those noises too? Not Cutie Pie 97.
4th grade chemistry teacher. Yo, what the hell? You had Miss Richards too? Thought she sounded familiar. Bro, I think we went to the same school. I think that's his Miss Richards.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm sure it pays better than teaching. Anyway.
Where is my son? Here I am, Dad. Remember, the chance of a duck watching you is very low, but never zero. The duck that watches, it's guaranteed. Why does that look like my girlfriend? Wait a minute. I don't care if it's fake. Jurassic Park is fake. Jaws is fake. The Shining is fake. And I came to all...
No! 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 Which dinosaur, though?
Look, those two. This dude has like 80 stepsisters. Fake as hell. Tried this on my sister. Exact same lines. Got me kicked out.
You're not actually trying it, though. On your sister, though. The fact that it has 2,918 likes.
Out of the house. Yeah, doing it is cool, but have you ever tried washing your dishes as soon as you're done using them so they don't pile up? No, I haven't. I am not gay, but yeah, I'm not even gonna show what this person said.
It's just a little gay, it's fine. Just a little bit. It's fine.
Whenever a sentence starts with, I'm not gay, they're probably gay. Being a man is so hard. No wigs, no makeup, no lashes. If you're ugly, you're just ugly.
Poor Love 69 guy.
Damn, that was hot. Hey, language please. My 7-year-old son goes on her.
No! The sad part about that is that it's probably true. That's what's sad about it.
Hello, I made an account on here just to say that he's made the worst eggs I've ever seen. I couldn't concentrate after I saw.
Those are really dry looking eggs. Wait, so like, his name is Here to Observe. Was the entire video like, I don't want to know what the entire video is about. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But honestly, yeah, I'd be kind of disappointed by this too. Look at how dry and crumbly those eggs look. There's like no oil, there's no butter.
Oh, that abomination. This girl looks like Sid from Ice Age. Can anyone help me with my math homework? Of course, bro. We are all family in these comments. And of course, to be expected, they did help them. I love it. I could watch this 200 times just before breakfast. That's like 10.5 hours, dude. When the hell do you eat breakfast? Doing it is cool.
Darth Batman was his name.
Do you ever just want to die? Sometimes. Wait.
No!
Sometimes I watch the GIF ads instead of the actual video. Is this how a baby is born? My parents just caught me. No! Isn't... There's a meme site, how it feels to chew 5 gum. This guy's hella ugly. Well, how else are you going to relate to the...
Oh! What a bird! What the heck? Oh!
Video. I'm tired of doing it. I just want to be loved. First step is to delete enemy avatar.
But then I have to go away.
No one will find me here. Monkey approved. If you punch yourself and it hurts, are you strong or are you weak? You're stupid. Do you ever do the deed and the video still plays and start thinking about how disgusting it is? Isn't anyone else getting concerned that her cereal is getting stale? You could say poor pizza, but it already had pineapple on it, so it was already doomed.
I don't think there's anything wrong with pineapple on pizza. As long as it has Canadian bacon and jalapenos.
If you do it to a girl, you're low-key gay.
What? Half her genes are from her dad, which is a man. Okay, but like, you're thinking about that too hard.
My last fap. Goodbye, everybody. This is either a no-fap announcement or a death note.
Oh! Why?
Please come home. Your mother and I are heartbroken. You either die as stepsister or live long enough to see yourself become this step.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I really don't. I don't want to hear it.
Just tell when and where. Never had any step-siblings. Someone want to be my stepsister? Hell no. Guys, post-nut clarity hits me so hard. Sometimes I just want to curl up into a ball and cry. Bro, that's not post-nut clarity. That's just depression. Reported for nudity. I'm sorry. $6 and the fries are $5. Forget this video. Those prices are
You're getting into the role play, and the thing that triggers you are the prices on the food. That's crazy, man.
insane. I don't care how hot she is. This woman gets in the way of my cereal, I'm fly kicking her into next week. Breakfast is the most important meal.
The comment section's crazy.
Kill of the day. Damn, that thing is huge, but you want to know what else is huge? My love for Jesus Christ. Can I get an amen? Amen. How do trees get onto the computer? They log in, but what the hell? Does she not realize skipping school can not only ruin her grades, but her whole life? I'll never understand why people do.
Forget about the fact that she's on the hub. Forget about that. Forget about that fact. She's skipping school. Man, the role play is getting too real here, you guys. Man.
What is wrong with these videos? Not including kissing. People are nicer on these comment threads than on Facebook. It's because we're all distressed from doing the deed.
Man, I mean, at least they have each other, you know?
Who puts a Coke bottle that far away on their desk? You'd have to really lean over the monitors and stuff. I mean, yeah, he looks kinda tall, so maybe he has long arms, but still, that's hella impractical. I mean, the flashback scene? Come on, this is some advanced stuff.
Sorry. I don't watch the hub. I don't know what you guys are going through in that regard, or what kind of, like, scenarios are in these, but, like, it's like, that's unrealistic! The Coke bottle wouldn't be that far away on the desk. Like, oh.
My son left his computer open. I ain't even mad. This is some good stuff. I love how she is like, no, gross, and then still kisses him. Lol, dude, spoiler? I love this video. At the very beginning, she takes out the chips and puts them away without even eating one.
Yeah, that I can see that being frustrating.
If this comment gets 100 likes, I will upload a detailed video on how to cook drugs. Where's the video? What have I done? Report this to the council. I must.
Oh, dang! It's the way they burn each other in these comment sections. Dang!
Guys, I'm quitting this stuff. I wish you all the best because I really love her and she will be moving in with me soon. Bye guys. 1 month later. She left me. I'm back.
Guys, I'm leaving. Guys, I'm back.
I would love to spend an hour with a girl like this. I mean, I would 100% end up disappointing her and then spend the remaining 59 minutes, 30 seconds crying in
Only 30 seconds. Only 30 seconds. Only 30. It's fine. It's okay. 07, this man. 07, this man. Poor dude. It's okay. Yeah, some people are into a quick some people do like a quickie. Yeah. I'm sorry, what do you want to say? I don't know what he's talking about. It's fine. It's okay. It's alright. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Who came here from Facebook? How are you verified?
The Holy Roman Empire.
It's the Roman Empire. For every like I get, I will not do the deed for a day. Update, I failed on the 3rd day.
Aw, poor guy. I mean, he could probably try again in November, right? You know?
How can you call this ASMR when there's a missile warning alert going off in the background?
Yeah, that would be my kind of ASMR. Man, with all the unhinged, crazy, cringe ASMR that I do, yeah, there would be a missile alert going on in the background.
Probably for Hawaii. Wow. The girl of your dreams will appear next to you if you hit the like button. My little brother just entered the room. This was unexpected. You're sick of solo queuing. Any of you want to hop on Rainbow Six after you're done? Xbox or PS?
They're gonna, like, go hang out and play me. That's actually kind of wholesome. Guys, find friends that's not, I don't know, on the hub though. Can you guys find, I don't know, go find each other in the YouTube comment section. Go hang out there. You don't need the hub. It's fine, guys.
That smoke detector is
Better yet, come to stream. All right, you guys can arrange play dates in the Discord. Okay, man.
battery. Listen at 12:15. I mess with older ladies, but I don't mess with fire safety. Has anyone ever thought about how weird it is that we like watching this stuff? I mean, we're the only living animal out of the millions who think it's satisfying to watch others do this. How are you verified as Julius Caesar?
The verified comments.
Underrated video. Bro, it has 15 million views. What are you talking about? This girl has no butt. I like how you put the skull emoji. Maturing is realizing that not every woman has a big butt. These videos be straight
Mama
lying.
will
I tried
always
seducing
love
my teacher, and I got caught next week. This is my last time, guys. Goodbye. I'll miss you all. Dude,
It's
the
not.
last login was 6 days ago. This comment was published
Mama
3 months
will
ago.
always
Lying.
love you.
There is nothing more attractive than watching 3 laying on a bed in front of a giant window, pretending to play video games with their PS4 controllers off, mashing random buttons and no TV. Why is there something rather than nothing? Why is there a universe and not simply nothing? Wouldn't it make more sense if there was nothing? Was there ever at some point nothing? Not even time. Human mind can't imagine nothing or infinity. Anyone trying to play Club Penguin later?
No! No! Why? This. No! No! Why? No! I don't want to think about the people that are watching the hub and then are also playing Club Penguin, which is basically like the equivalent to Neopets Gaia Online. Do you get dehydrated a lot, need a drink that won't break the bank? Then you should get Gamer Subs. They believe in traditional American values, like anime girl guys. It's caffeine free and caffeinated in 2 kinds of tubs. Gamer Subs improved my social life, and now I can stop seeing people in the mirror. Popular flavors include Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000, Sweet 6-Pack, Blowhole Blast, and Sploosh. Use discount Cha-Cha at checkout for 10% off. Stay hydrated, stay hydrated, stay hydrated.
For being on the trail from 3 to 5, everyday bird watching. As the girls explained in the beginning, it's weird that he didn't bring binoculars or even a hat. What about the milk? It's going to spoil. And the cereal? Fuck the milk. Those are poor quality spacesuits. If you can rip them that easily, it looks like a vegan. 2855 proves she ain't. That woman
Dang.
looks like Jimmy Fallon. Yo, Mr. White, what the hell? Those cabinet handles are so ugly that I had to stop doing it to comment how ugly they are.
When the cabinetry isn't aesthetic.
Oh, goddamn. It was 7 minutes before she took off her shoes.
I'm gonna code something over here. for European coffee?
Hot take of the day. Don't know if I'm a fan of European coffee.
What?
Wait, what do you mean?
So
Just in general?
Let me explain. Explain. Like,
I was about to say that's my favorite part.
I knew that was gonna trigger you.
There's just nothing better than like sitting out on a balcony at like 1 p.m. and just sitting there with like an espresso.
Yeah,
It's
Connor's brow really furrowed the moment you said that.
Yeah. I was just like, there are plenty of times when we were out exploring Porto. I'm like, let's go get a coffee at a nice European coffee shop. Sure. Like, great. Go to the coffee shop, get served the coffee. It's like tiny, right? By the time we sit down, we've already finished the coffee. I'm like, damn, what do we do now? Like,
another one.
That's the problem, Joey.
Bro, sip it and take your time and talk.
Yeah, well, you're like fucking making that shit.
But you can make an espresso last like 20 minutes if you just like sip it, like, you know, sparingly.
What kind of sips are we taking? Just like little baby
Like
sips?
little bird
I
sips.
like it.
The espresso is strong enough where you don't need like a lot of the fluid.
But I like taking my time, but I like taking my time with the coffee. It's whenever we order coffee, I'm always the last one to finish. I am always the last one to finish, right? But with the size of coffee you get in Europe, I'm just like, you have to take tiny baby sips.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they don't last nearly as long as I want them to last.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you feel like you have to leave when you finish your drink?
I feel like, and this is maybe like I need to stim, right? to me, the act of like just having something there to just like, just take a sip every now and again.
Yeah.
Like I do, that to me, I feel uncomfortable if I don't have something to like do,
Right.
It's like, you go to a bar, you finish your drink, right? Do you order another one or do you just leave it without any drink for a while?
Depends on what I'm doing. If I'm in a conversation with someone, then I'll keep talking.
Sometimes you're out drinking with someone and you're
Yeah.
both drinking at different paces.
Yeah.
And one of you's going to have to be like, all right, I'm going to wait for you to finish your drink.
Yeah.
So you can order it togetger. Same thing.
It's just so like if we want to go to the next bar, it's like, well, maybe I'm like nearly done and you just got a new drink, and I'm like, I don't really want another drink.
Yeah.
I don't want to like speed run it, so I'll
Yeah.
just wait for you to finish yours.
Yeah, but I think what I realized with like European coffee culture is that I only really like, at most I would like 2 coffees, but with the size that they give you, no matter if you order like a latte or a cappuccino or an espresso, for all that matter, they're all the same fucking size.
No, latte's bigger.
It's like slightly bigger,
No,
but
it's like a lot bigger.
Hold on. How big are we talking? Like,
Cappuccino is normally like this big, and then the latte
Yeah.
normally comes in the glass that's like this big.
Yeah,
It's
okay, that's what I
quite a lot
figured.
enough.
how
really,
fuck-
because the ones I went to, they were all like kind of like the same-ish size. You would rarely
Unless
get
you're
one.
getting a latte macchiato, it's like more.
Maybe. My coffee knowledge
is, I think, smaller than the.
Well, then the
normal
next time,
latte.
then you're in Europe, just order the largest fucking coffee they have every time, and then you'll be good.
even the largest coffee,
Just the largest. Just go up to them and be like, "What's the
that's
largest
what a latte,
size that you
yeah,
have?"
that's like the size of a
Yeah,
latte.
okay, yeah,
normally.
that's what I was
Okay,
imagining.
that's pretty much the largest size they have.
How
and,
fast are you drinking that?
So,
Because I'll take my time with that.
Okay, that one is a reasonable size. All the coffee shops I went to was more like that one on the
very left.
Yeah, that one.
Pretty sizable.
That's pretty big.
That's tiny. That's tiny.
Also,
that's fucking
most certainly
tiny.
a cappuccino.
Yeah, that I could easily. I don't know. Like, how fast are you drinking this thing? Like in a few minutes?
Yeah, like 5 minutes.
So you drink coffee like Americans drink alcohol. You just-
No. I wouldn't say that. It's like you could go through that in like 5-10 minutes, right?
I guess, but if I wanted to take my time with it, I can.
I feel like I'm talking most of the time, so I
Yeah.
feel like I don't have as much room to.
Or even if you're like, say for example, you're out in somewhere in Europe and you're outside, sitting outside, basking in the sun with a coffee, and you're just killing some time, then you can just, I don't know, talk to your friends, or if you're by yourself,
how much
people watch, look at your phone.
How much coffee can you drink in like one sitting? One session.
In one session?
Yeah. One coffee
That
shot.
sounds degenerate. question. You shouldn't be asking this question.
I am asking this question.
I don't think I'll ever.
Have you ever min-maxed your coffee before?
I think I've only ever done like 2.
Yeah,
in one
2
day.
at most.
2?
Yeah.
It's like maybe I've had 1. And I'll be like, all right, this is a great conversation. I'll go and get another
Yeah,
one.
after
But, like,
after
that's
2, it's like degen territory.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking DJ
Yeah.
to keep
Yeah,
drinking.
considering we just ordered another coffee after sitting down after finishing our coffees here.
This is my second one, so after this,
We
I'm
are
good.
drinking these coffees over the course of like 3 or 4 hours. It's fine. It's a normal morning for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I just found that maybe I've been America pilled.
You have.
I think so.
Maybe because I noticed that it's not just America, but I feel like British coffees are more similar in size to like America than it is to Europeans, even though you know we're closer to Europe.
Well, I think it's because like I don't know. I feel like espresso isn't as popular in the UK as it is in like the
Because you can't make it last long.
Yeah. Yeah, we like the weird like fucking cinnamon fucking bollocks that they add to coffee.
Oh yeah, the pumpkin spice latte
spice and all that.
Yeah,
we like
We
that
do,
in
but
the UK, unfortunately.
doesn't necessarily need to be pumpkin spice. But
we like those kind of variants and
because
like
it makes it a fun drink.
See, my hot take is I don't know what the fuck the hype is around pumpkin spice lattes.
No, I don't.
I think
doesn't even have any pumpkin spice. in
it's
it.
just like it. I think it actually ruins the coffee.
Is there any flavored coffee variant that you fuck with?
I mean, when I was like younger, I could do maybe like there's like the vanilla creamers and stuff like that you can get in like American
I don't
stuff.
mind in America. Sometimes you get the sweet foam cold brews. Those can be
Yeah.
pretty good.
Those are alright.
They're decent because you're just getting cold brew with a little sweet layer on the top.
Yeah.
Those can be good.
Like I could do that, but nowadays I'm just like you know going back to the whole thing of like I don't really eat sweet things anymore. I don't even put sugar in my coffees anymore.
No.
So I'm just like, no, just give me a.
I mean, it's just like so fucking
standard.
nice when you see like you order a cold brew or an Americano or just an espresso and you're like, that's 0 calories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah.
God fucking bless.
It's like I don't really need the sugar because then it becomes way too sweet.
Choose it.
Yeah. It's also like coffee's like the goat at like I feel like if you're trying to maintain a healthy weight because it's what you call it diuretic and keeps you full.
Yeah.
So normally
I'm immediately shitting after a coffee.
Is that what diuretic means?
No, it is a diuretic, but there's also I forgot the word for it. Makes you not hungry. What's the word for not making? I don't know. Do you know what the word is, Kai?
Yeah.
Maybe
Suppressant?
suppressant. maybe?
Yeah. I thought diuretic was when you like.
It makes you want to shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
shit.
diuretic
piss.
is when it just
Piss
goes
and
straight
shit.
through you.
I
Yeah.
mean, it is that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But use cautiously.
Wait, so hold on. To go back to your hot take about you not liking European coffees. So this has nothing to do with the taste.
No, the taste is amazing.
It's
I just want
the
more. I
size.
want more of it. I want more of that taste.
Right.
I feel like you should just drink a latte.
Yeah, you should just get
Sounds
the
like you want a
largest
latte.
size coffee.
Well, also they don't really do iced.
Yeah, but
Much.
sometimes I want like a black coffee as well.
Yeah.
And even like
Right.
their like black coffees were like super small. And I'm like, I don't want to add milk to this. I just want more of this.
I think it's better to have increments of less because I often feel quite overwhelmed either in the UK or US when I get the size of something and I'm like, fuck, I have to commit to this. Whereas in Europe or Japan, I can kind of have a little bit.
Yeah.
And then if I want another one,
I think what you should do
can
is
get
just
another
go
one.
to Starbucks.
Don't say that, Joe.
You're good at- I think,
That's
yeah.
gonna make me sound
No,
so
I think-
uncultured.
Well, no, because you should,
Which I
because
am.
you
but-
can pick
I think
the
you want like a
sizes.
grande.
Yeah.
Sounds like you want a
Just
fucking
get a grande at Starbucks,
Sounds
bro.
like you can't have a normal fucking coffee.
Yeah.
Out, and you need a grande or a fucking tall or some bollocks like this.
I just like.
You've been Starbucks told, bro.
I just like having a large enough size that I don't need to commit to finishing it, but I could if I really, really needed to.
This is like why the big gulp exists. People like you, uncultured.
It's not about the size, God. It's about the quality, all right?
Okay, yeah, but sometimes it can be about the size. Sometimes I am about the quality.
Get more
But-
sleep.
But sometimes I just need a lot of something.
All
and I
right.
need it to last a certain amount of time.
Well, then at that point, bro, I think you just got to commit to getting like 3 coffees. I think that's your only
Bro, that's
solution at this
degen,
point.
man. That's
yeah,
degen.
but if that's gonna solve your issue, then sometimes you gotta go degen. Yeah.
Give me the large size.
Yeah. Just next time you're in Europe, just go to when you go to a coffee shop, just go up to the guy or girl and being like, "Hey, what is your largest coffee that you have?" And then just get that.
All right. I have come around to bread though. Bread, amazing in Porto. Bread.
Nice.
It's just Europe bread, bro.
I
Yeah,
just
European
like,
bread, bro.
You know, maybe that was my problem growing up. Maybe I just didn't go to Europe, you know, enough.
Well, probably because in the UK we mostly get just sliced bread. We don't really
like white bread.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can get other ones, but it's kind of, you know, it's normally a family thing. Like if your family wants you to get more of it,
Right.
but, you know, it's not as readily
Also, is
available.
it just me or is it easier to get good bread nowadays?
It definitely is now. I
Yeah.
feel like it was when we were growing up when it kind of started
I was
changing.
just like, my bread before was Tesco's Hovis white bread, and that was it. There wasn't any bakeries near where I lived.
Really?
There wasn't. No, the bakeries near me was mainly like sweets.
Yeah,
It was mainly
right?
sweet breads,
Yeah.
and cakes and stuff. Because I mean, obviously in the UK we have big like cakes and
Nearest me was like
sweet baked culture.
Greg's. That was it.
And then yeah, if it's we don't really just have a store that sells just bread.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Not really.
Wait, but
I
you
mean,
guys didn't have like different types of like bread and like
no,
supermarkets and stuff?
so I can't remember when I was super young, but at least when I was getting older, because of stuff like Aldi and Lidl, which are like German companies, they obviously, you know, had pretty big bread selection. So I
Right.
think that kind of pushed the other supermarkets into kind of offering more and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
But,
Alright,
yeah, I remember when I was growing up, it was mainly just sliced bread.
Yeah.
And, like maybe a baguette.
One thing I noticed in Porto as well is, you know how they do like the wine thing, where they bring over the wine and they explain, you know, what the grapes are and what the flavor profile is. I swear to God, they were doing this with olive oil every time we'd
Because they produce olive oil in Portugal.
right.
So I think they're pretty proud of talking about it.
What did they say? Like, oh, these olives were picked from this olive farm or something?
There's always a story.
There's always a story
Always a
behind
fucking
it.
story.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm sold on it yet. You know, I like olive oil.
I mean, they're
like,
trying to sell you a story.
yeah, I like olive oil. I like good olive oil, but I haven't been able to. This is gonna be another fucking thing. I haven't been able to like distinguish between the like super high quality olive oil and the good olive oil. You know.
Me neither. To be honest,
I mean, you can,
olive oil tastes.
all
Yeah.
you know is that when you've had fucking awful oil, you can fucking taste
You
it.
can
Yes,
taste awful
yes.
oil,
You can't really
but
taste it
once it
without.
gets like past a
There's a
certain level of
threshold.
quality,
Yeah,
I'm
there's
like,
a threshold where you're like everything else just
damn. Yeah,
tastes good.
I'm like, damn, this all slaps.
Yeah.
I can only really tell when maybe when you're just literally just using it to dunk bread into.
Which is what they do in Porto.
Yeah. But like when it's used in cooking, it's like, bro,
yeah.
you're lighting it on fire.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
fucking-
Like I will say that like the Porto olive oil, they went hard. Normally I need a little bit of vinegar with my
balsamic?
like balsamic vinegar with the olive oil, but in Porto they just dip the bread in the olive oil and I'm like, go down, this is good. This is fragrant as fuck.
Dude, I want to fucking bath like in June, the fucking Baron Hunt.
Yeah, right.
In balsamic.
Yeah.
I want to fucking just sleep in the balsamic.
Oh,
Come
man.
out of it like, you disturbed my balsamic
Bring me
bath.
bread and olive oil.
Yeah.
Top me up.
Yeah, I actually bought like some bottles of olive oil back with me.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's how much I'm
Fair
like,
enough.
damn,
Hey,
okay.
fair enough, fair
This
enough.
Porto olive oil,
Respect the game.
this goes hard.
He's gone full European.
Yeah, I'm
When Gunnar came back in the country, the dog's trying to smell a suitcase. Like, fuck it. Get away from that suitcase. It's good. It's good. But I just don't really think about it much. So I think they did tell me a couple of times. They were like, this is from Portugal. I'm like, okay.
What?
What?
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Your word?
Thank you. Thank
Say
you.
less.
Thank you. I'm from the UK.
That's good.
What's your favorite meal in Porto?
There's a lot of good meals.
Yeah.
A lot of the lunches I had were really good.
I know, the lunch game there is insane.
I mean, just dining and looking at like the beautiful river is just so nice in general, and it's
Yeah.
so affordable. Like they had this thing as well that was pretty common. They would have like this rice with duck, like fried rice with duck. So good,
Ooh.
so good.
I wasn't expecting duck.
Yeah, a lot of sea bass as well. That was really nice.
Yeah,
Sea bass
yeah.
was amazing.
Oh yeah, I bet the seafood there was fun.
Every single meal I had was amazing, except one time I had lunch with Mudan, and the service was so ungodly, like stereotypically European bad.
Yeah.
That it was like, God fucking damn it. Like, we sit down, sun is beaming on me, and there's this little like parasol, and Hart, who's with us, goes to move it, and the guy comes out who hasn't been at our table at all. The moment Hart touches this parasol to move it, he fucking spawns, and he's like, you can't touch that, don't move it. He's like, okay. Anyway, he leaves then, and we're like, can we order? Oh, no, okay. Then you try to order, and then you order like maybe like 2 drinks. He like sign it, and then he like walks off. You're like, we weren't done.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And so you're like, all right, fine, okay. And then when he brings out the drinks, it's just kind of like a thing of like just throws it on the table and leaves. You're like, okay, all right, shit, fuck, all right. And obviously like it became more busy, but at the time this was all happening, it wasn't very busy, the restaurant. I get my food come out, and it's just like a giant fucking fly in it right away. I'm like, oh, bro. I'm like, whatever, take the fly out, just keep eating it, because I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's fine.
Yeah.
But then after a while, I'm getting cooked real bad by the sun. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just move the parasol. So I go up to move the parasol. Dude instantly spawns. And it's like, I get like a Skyrim dialogue. He's like, what are you doing? I've informed you not to touch the parasol. Yeah. And I'm like, I am dying. And it is literally covering no one else at this time. I'm like, please let us move the parasol just so I'm not getting like indirect sunlight.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you cannot. I'm like, okay, it's fine.
Feel the sun.
And then I'm like, all right, can we order our mains? And he walks off. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, crash out. I'm going to crash out.
Yeah.
It was a disaster. And then at the end, only place that ever asked me was like, you can tip 5% or 10% or
that place.
Yeah. Nowhere else asked me this.
Okay.
And then at the end he goes, oh, 0. like really quietly. And I was like, nah, 0, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
I was like, this was awful. This was genuinely awful.
The audacity.
But literally every other dining experience was amazing. Never asked for a tip. Tipped anyway because I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
But like only it's Europe, but it was so fucking nice.
Yeah. I will say Porto do need to, I don't know if this was Portugal wide or just Porto, but they definitely need to up their beer game.
That's a lot of beer.
You go to Porto and you sit down in a restaurant and you get like the wine list. It's like a fucking yellow pages, like pages upon pages of like wines from like, because we're like Porto is also right next to like a wine region called like Douro Valley. So you got pages and pages of wine. You want beer? You get one choice. It's a Super Bock. I think that's what it's called. Super Bock, right?
Super Bock?
That sounds awful.
Super Bock. Super Bock beer.
BOC.
Yeah, Super Bock.
Super Bock. Yeah, this is like, I think this is the only beer I saw all around Porto.
Is this like the Corona beer?
Yeah,
Portugal?
Yeah. Because I was talking to I was talking to a friend who has family in Portugal. And apparently, craft beer is just becoming a thing in Porto, because outside of that, everyone, if you want beer, you have Super Bock, and that's pretty much it.
Did you try it?
Is what I'm told. Yeah, I mean, it's just the most typical bog standard. This is beer.
Yeah, this looks like the most beer.
It is just beer, And he was telling me a story about one of his family members who, went to this new craft beer, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna try something else other than Super Bock. I'm gonna try this, maybe this new craft beer called Guinness. Yeah, right. So
wow.
So this Portuguese lad orders a Guinness, right? Has a sip of it, and he's like, what is wrong with this beer? This beer is flat. Where is all the bubbles? Where is all the fizziness? And so apparently he signals the waiter, and he's like, I think something's wrong with this beer. This beer is flat. And the waiter looks at it and he goes, I've never served this beer before either. I'm gonna give you a new fresh one. New fresh one comes out, and it's also
still
a Guinness. And so just tells me what a lot of the locals, they only know Super Bock, and that's it.
Just purely a wine drinking country.
Yeah, purely a wine drinking country and Super Bock, and that's all you get.
Damn,
that's great wine.
It does have pretty good wine.
Very affordable.
Yeah, very affordable, which is something I forget about Europeans, especially being in Japan.
Well, because there's like, you have like I'm sure there was like very expensive wine, but generally there's like the daily wine, which is like just really cheap, affordable.
Yeah.
And they're quite easy to drink.
Yeah, but
and
honestly,
super cheap, €4 a glass or something, or even less.
Damn.
Yeah. Honestly, would recommend Porto a lot. Recommend Portugal. Did you go see any of the cathedrals?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I walked up all the steps. I was staying on the other side, so I walked over and went up these like crazy Assassin's Creed back alleys.
Yeah.
Went in the church. It was nice. It was chill.
Dope.
Fine. I just realized I'm not a big sightseeing person.
I'm not a big sightseeing person.
I'm a big sitting down and eating and relaxing person.
Yeah.
Maybe walking around, but I don't know.
But sometimes I just think like, you know, going to some of the cathedrals, I'm like, damn, Catholics, man. Just, holy shit, man. Yo.
When you go into the room with the gold.
I don't, it's just like.
I don't want to see it from there, too.
Now, I understand I might not be the best advice giver, but I do know about living in Japan. And I often get asked, Peter, should I move to Japan because of X, Y, and Z? Well, in this walk and talk, we'll be going over that topic, plus some of the most amazing, I chose that word, the editor definitely said mediocre, but I'm gonna go with amazing. Some of the most amazing parks you will ever see tonight. Please enjoy the walks. Kept you waiting, huh? Welcome back to the Walk and Talk Super Show Supreme. Oh, it's a jump scare. Okay, are we live? Can you hear me? Can you see me? More importantly, are we making money? Have we monetized the treasure train as much as possible? I don't go live unless there's at least 20 subs already on the board. Listen, pay to play. This is what Walk and Talks are all about. Okay, so jokes aside, thank you guys for being here. Welcome back to another thrilling edition of Premiere 2. My name is Peter, and today we're going to be finding a hidden river path here in the greatest city on planet Earth, Tokyo, Japan. Today we're going to be doing a very fun walk through the park of Inokashira, which, as you may well remember, we've been there about half of the walk and talks. We will talk taxes, we will drink coffee, we're going to have some laughs, we're going to have some good times, and we're going to get 10 to 15,000 steps in. This is not a cool, like, we're going to do crazy fun shit today. This is the unseen parts of Tokyo, Japan. This is for me to show you some back neighborhoods, some less often traveled foot roads and paths. Whoa, that was really loud. That scared the shit out of everybody. Okay, let's go. Let's go, guys.
You got caught lacking.
Okay, so here's what we're looking at, guys. This is a park. Like, yeah, sometimes in Tokyo, you know, less is more. What you get here is a lot of space, not a lot of greenery, but this does count as a park. You got some equipment over there that was built during the Cold War, and you got some benches, and you've got a field to kick a ball or swing a bat. It's not a parking lot, this is a park. Later on, I could do Radio Taiso here and no one would bat an eye. In fact, I should probably just do it now. I don't remember a lot of my Radio Taiso. Oh yeah. This has been a while. Wait, I don't remember doing this twice. Okay, I'm out of shape. All right, when do we switch? Here we go. Oh, yo. You should get off your guys' couch. Okay, here's my yacht. No judgment. Stretch your back out. Okay, everyone, get ready to run. Ready? I wonder, what if the whole stream was just off that whole time and I couldn't tell? We saw and heard everything, including all the bone pops. There was a car. I thought he was gonna run me over. I like the walk and talk streams because it's basically like 4 hours of work, and then I farm as much money and content as I can, and then I go home and play video games.
That's funny.
See, it worked. I think and I wanted you guys to get a sense of the scale of the park. If you've watched the stream before, then you've heard this at least a dozen times. So right here is kind of like in all of the suburbs of Tokyo, or in these cool pockets, even in the very metropolitan areas, you'll find gardens and community areas that you can plant crops. These are awesome because families can rent out a single line or a plot to grow vegetables, flowers, whatever they're interested in, and it's your responsibility as a community member to curate and maintain your paid-for section of earth. Now, you can't just come in here and plant whatever you want on any given day. You have to be able to go through the city council and through your community, and you can rent out these spaces. This is the Chuo line. You can see right there, they just added the green car about 7 or 8 months ago. So for $5 US, about 750 yen, you can buy a reserved seat with air conditioning, reclining chairs, cup holders, and yeah, it's kind of bougie, I get it. But the Chuo line is notorious for being extremely busy. And would you rather be squished in there with a bunch of people during rush hour, or pay $5 to get premium seating, especially if you're on vacation, or if you just want a moment to check your phone or talk to your partner or your travel mate and say like, okay, let's plot this out, but we don't want to talk on the busy train? It's a really good value, I think. And they just added it within the last year. And it was free. I didn't know this. It was free for users of the Chuo for like, you can see it gets bigger, watch, right? 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's the one that didn't have it. Oh, there it is. There, the double-decker. That double-decker there it was. And I quite like using the trains in Tokyo. Now I live so far away though that if it gets to a certain time in the evening, you know, the peak hours, the witching hour, I do have to pay for a taxi, which can be quite pricey. It can be anywhere from 7,000 to Ichiman yen for a taxi ride home to where I live. Or you could pay 1,000 yen to grab a train from, I went the wrong way. Great, now I have to do extra work. Oh, look, Mouse would be happy. We got the Sprites in the cans. We've got the Coca-Colas, the Cokes, no zeros, and some Kohi Kudasai. Coke Zero is so bad? No way. You're a pirate. You're Sir Edward Teach. You just said that because you got scurvy. Dude, Coke Zero is amazing. Oh, the only person I've seen that's had more soda in their life than me is Asmongold. He retches at water, which is crazy. But other than him, I've had more soda than all of you combined. Even if like that's easy. So believe me, when I was younger, I never thought I would give up my addiction to colas. But eventually, Father Time is undefeated. And I started getting heartburn. I started feeling gross. I started to and the empty calories were just a waste. That's where Coke Zero is just magnificent. So Coke Zero gives you that carbonation that you want. It's got a nice little Coke taste to it. The zero sugars make me feel good, but when I get stage 17, I don't know, oxidation and perforation of my liver because of the aspartame or chemicals in it, then I'll regret it. But right now it feels good. Somebody said, how long did you take to read Japanese? I'm learning, talking, listening. It's been easy for me, but reading, especially the kanjis, has been hell. Here's a thing I'm not afraid to disclose. I am an embarrassment, but I have my own reasons. I think they're justified. I know that it's forever gonna create an echo chamber of hee-hee ha-has at my expense, but I'm quite poor at Japanese. Oh, wait, Pete, rate this idea from 1 to 10. As I'm about to retire in 30 years, okay, that's a 0 so far. Buy a house in Japan, I like it, it moved up to a 6. Enjoy as me and my family go there, 7. Maybe rent out to some Airbnb, down to a 3. So if it's possible, but I heard it's hard. Thoughts on the idea? One of the things that I learned, luckily at an early age, it's kind of pointless to say, you know what, in 30 years, I'm gonna save up my money and I'm gonna go and live in this cool, you know what, just try to do it now to the best of your ability. If you wanna live in Japan, but you're like, and you keep creating all these obstacles for yourself to not move here, then I think you really don't want to move here. I think you just talk. You're just blustering. And think about this, by the time you get here in 30 years, who knows what your medical and your financial situation will be? Will you be able to enjoy Japan to its fullest? So I say chase it now, man. If you want to move to Japan, rip it. Or set something up in the next 5 years. It's a hard thing to do. I totally sympathize. It can be a lot to say, you've got family behind, you've got friends, you have a stable job. I totally get all that. But you gotta create a ranking of what is important to you. And for me, even at the old age of 26 when I moved here, I was miserable in the United States. I was tired of being in the service industry. I didn't like the car culture. So I was like, I remember it vividly. I told my mom, I said, I'm gonna move to Japan and I'm gonna take a back door into acting and I'm gonna be famous at 30 years old. Give it 4 years, Mom. I'm gonna do it. And then that did not happen. But I stayed connected with the arts. I was on Cool Japan right before I turned 30. I was like 29 and 11 months and 3 weeks. And then I ended up teaching acting to a bunch of idols and actors. And then that led me to staying committed to like the craft. Then I pulled the ripcord on Twitch and it worked out. It just took me 12 years instead of 3.5. We're gonna have a quick beer, or it's fake beer, it's all free. And then I think there's a river path in this park, and that's the main event today. So the idea is that I went on the walk and talk, I had my whinges, we had some laughs, we made some sarcastic jokes, and then we're gonna check out the park, and then I'm gonna go home and eat some veggies and some tomato stuff. I don't make food for the kid. He's an infant. That's legitimately and biologically my wife's responsibility. I'll help when the kid can start eating. I'll show him famous chefs and their recipes, like Ronald McDonald and the King of Burgers and Lieutenant Hardy and Daps. All right. Remember this, guys? I took Connor on a date here once and we paddled around. I can't wait to take little Premier 3 here and say, pedal, son, I want to relax. Cool looking place though. I saw some viral video when I was doom scrolling of a guy who was doing a pack opening on Pokemon. He was like on Twitch, and somebody paid him 20 subs to, instead of open the pack, he would cut it in half. So he cut the pack in half before he opened it with scissors and ended up getting a $200 card. And I thought, what have we done? To be fair, Pete would do something like that for the Pokemon fanship. No, I wouldn't. I would not cut the cards in half. Yeah, you know, Mifu's got a great point. It was the, I hate how much of around the cards is just money. Isn't everything just about money now? I mean, you got like sports is all about gambling and money. Trading cards is about money. Magic is about universes beyond money. Even scumbags will use Twitch and monetize their health gains from money. It's all just money. It's like when Garth sells out in Wayne's World. He's like, honestly, it just makes me so mad. And he's wearing all Reebok headband, Reebok sweater, Reebok pants, Reebok shoes. He's like, it's just sad selling out to corporate overlords. I think finding the balance is the fun part.
The
is
corporate
the key.
overlord.
Like in exchange for me monetizing my health gains, I try to show you guys cool stuff in Tokyo. That's a win-win. Okay, so here's the river. I do think it'll get better. Hidden river has been found. It's a tad low, but we will follow this until salvation. They're super fun. See right here, guys, this little booth? These are designed for passport photos or for applications. You go in there, spend a few buckaroonies, and you get your picture taken in the correct format. Temperature right now is easy breezy. Japanesey. It's nice, it's cool, it's got a nice, like a soft breeze coming in from the river. It's a little overcast, which is perfect for fatsos like me to hide from the sun's harmful rays. I'm wearing blue jeans, mistake, should be in shorts for the wind. I never wear them, but I might buy some just for these walk and talks. But you know what? It's like, I've lived in Japan for, like I said, 15 years. I still enjoy seeing all this new scenery. All these things that would be mundane to some people who's like, oh, I live in the France. We have this on the Zoom. It's not the factory without the, you don't even have the water. We did the Olympics in the river Seine. And then you meet like a German, like, yeah, your trains run slow. You meet the Americans and they're like, oh my God, Japan's so beautiful. Like, OMG, let's take a picture of this cheese wheel that like in Harajuku. So I love generalizing. There you go. I was gonna say, can we appreciate the atmosphere you took us to for a second? Cicadas, water, feet stamping from kids running, those bros playing with some wiffle ball, trains. immaculate. It's true. As I've gotten older, I've traded the busy, wild action and bright lights of Shibuya-ku to the plodding sounds of children coming home from school and bicycle bells, a train thundering past. But I think that's why I watch Rob's streams though, is he's always in the nitty gritty and doing cool stuff in the city, and I'm like, damn, but you know what, I do want to do that this time. This iteration of Walk and Talks is going to have a lot more city walks, and not just the same old bullshit of Shinokubo for the 100th time, where we passed that one bar named The Crossroads. Season 2, we're going to go to all new mega populated places where the crows and the rats haven't made their domain. Hi, konnichiwa. That was nice, somebody said hi to us. By the way, the youth of Japan is bubbling back with friendliness and good vibes. You see that? That makes me wide peepo happy to see some good vibes still around.
What did he say?
They paid respect to their elder?
Oh, no.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh no, I never thought of that. We're not contemporaries or peers. She saw my salt and pepper beard and was like, oh God, look, the weather's nice enough where they can walk outside again. Konnichiwa. She even said it nice and slow. And I was like, I'm drinking my Pocari Sweat. You know, young lady, it's very dangerous to go walking outside all alone. Okay, Boomer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. River check, river check, river check, river check. I told you guys, look at this. Look at that. Stones, dudes. We're getting somewhere. Whoa, there's a koi. Check that out. Can you guys see that? There's a fish in there. A giant ass fish. Can you see that? The orange thing, I'm on my tippy toes. It hurts my, that is huge. It's shy, it's playing coy. Wah, 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 wah. That's awesome. You have a cool wooden house, and it has the awesome mini deck at the very top where you go outside and you smoke your cig and you go, when Alexander looked over the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there were no more rivers left to conquer. And then you look down here, check this out, check this out. Look, running water. I told you it's starting to grow. So check this out. This is the hidden river walk path I wanted to bring you guys. Behold its majesty. So after you exit the Inokashira line, you find this glorious, cool-ass park. Not a park, walking path. You get serenity now, insanity later. And like, I don't know if I can show you guys, but if you, come on, look down just with me. Look down there, you can see how like meticulously crafted. That means we're in a rich neighborhood. All these stones are that go all the way down the river's paths. That's cool. And then over here you have Uma Musume, sweeping the nation. You can ride winning ticket, go on this slide, or perhaps ride the Tora Tora Tora. I like this little park area. It's kind of like if I was a kid for real, like seriously, this would be where I would look at, because you got the shadows, right? If I had my G.I. Joes, you've got like the 2-tiered system. You can do all kinds of cool rope swings with dental floss with your toys. You've got the cool, like, you feel like you're in the shadows. You feel like you're getting away with something cool. Like playtime is gonna go on forever. I feel like this would be an excellent fort making area. Imagine if you had like your Power Ranger car or your Ninja Turtles van and you could roll that some bitch down through here, create like a little water bath at the end, and you could have like sea battles. I found that having a child, my mind has started to default back to how can I play with him and get away with it? What is the limit to vintage toys that I can purchase where it's still reasonably okay that my wife wouldn't get kind of suspicious? No, honey, he needs the Technodrome. I told you he's a big fan of TMNT. No, you watch it every night while he's sleeping. I already bought 3 in case he breaks 2. I think when I was a kid though, my 2 favorite biomes, I guess, was I loved playing in the snow with my toys. G.I. Joes, Ninja Turtles, whatever, like having snow battle. And there was one G.I. Joe guy who was like there was like Dusty, who was like the crappy like dirt all-terrain guy. But there was like an alpine guy that I really loved. And the other that I spent so much time in was the bathtub. bathtub. I loved having like water battles with my toys and whatever. Like it was my favorite. And then it was extra degenerate, and I think my mom thought I had like an issue because in high school a really cool device came out, and it was not pornography or Kazaa or LimeWire. It was a PlayStation 1 that had an LCD screen that you could plug into the back and have like it must have been like an 8-inch screen. It was a flat screen LCD that connected to the back of your PS1 that you could basically, as long as you had a power outlet, and you could play that thing anywhere. I would take like 4.5-hour baths and have to like turn on the hot water again, just as I was playing like Valkyrie Profile while chilling in the bathtub. I loved that. I swear to God, when I was younger, the days were longer. What I was able to accomplish by waking up in the morning, going to school full time, hanging around or doing plays or doing extracurricular activities, and then I would still have time to go home and play through endless JRPGs, go to my friend's house, hop in the car and be spontaneous, and beat all that shit. Like, what the hell? Okay, let's take a look at the steps. I think we're cresting, or we've got to be near today's fitness goals. No way, is it? Can be more than that. Well, I feel a little disappointed. I thought I walked more. It says we've walked 11,454 steps, counted if you ain't got nothing better to do. And it's been about 9 kilometers. And that's crazy because we've been walking for 2 hours and 42 minutes. I figured that it would be significantly more steps at 9 kilometers. This was 2 pieces of cheesecake that I could have just sat on my ass and just gained. I got some new Unk Balance shoes in the mail today. Yeah, these shoes are seeing better days. I liked the color on these ones the most, but gotta switch it up. New Balances are great, dude. Not when I was in high school. Those were certified Unk material. If you wore New Balance, wow, do you tuck in your shirt to your khakis? Hey, how's the insurance job going? Ooh, are we playing shuffleboard on today's cruise? Or are we going to the Cracker Barrel for an expensive buffet? And then it all switched. And I knew I chose Peak shoes when I was wearing my powder blue New Balance 1080Ps. I do love Adidas. Like, if I wore Adidas for 35 straight years. As soon as middle school hit, I was wearing Shell Toe Superstars, Stan Smiths. That was my shoe for like undefeated until I came to Japan and beyond. Their running shoes just didn't do it for me. They hurt like hell, man. Well, it's not that they hurt, it's just I started getting blisters. And I'd never had a blister before, and I called Ian and I was like, Ian, I got infected by an alien. I have like a bubble on my toe and it hurts and I don't know what to do. He was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, I don't know, it hurts when I walk and I've got this thing on my toe, I don't know what it is. He was like, you stupid fucking moron, that's a blister. Have you never had a blister? I was like, I don't know. And he was like, for fuck's sake, mate, it's fine, it'll pop. I don't want it to pop, it's fine. He said, here, buy these shoes, you idiot. How did you go that long without a blister? Because terminally online. Before I found before I found Twitch, you'd probably see me as a member of the Swarm, for God's sakes. That's how lost I was. I'm hungry. Walking past Matsuya was a terrible mistake. I don't think it hurt to have ooh, this one's great. This one has the egg inside. That's what we're gonna have. All right, itadakimasu. This is the tamago. So here's where it's good. Look, you have the egg, you can see it. It's right there. Japan is the 3rd most consumer of eggs in the world, which is pretty impressive, it being a small island country. That's the Saigo no bite. I always try to angle my last bite to be the most flavorful. I want my memory of what I ate to resonate, you know? Somebody asked, whoa, hold the boat. Isn't it considered rude to snack while you're walking? Yeah, it's rude. But the reality is, like, I'm gonna live in Japan probably the rest of my natural life and some of my unnatural one. And I will never, ever, ever fully understand all of the social etiquette because I am not from Japan and I'll never learn it. You could spend your life researching it and never know. I think common sense is the prevailing factor, right? Like once you do make a social mistake, you make a mental note, try not to do it again. But there are a lot of just small things that Yuki would never make the mistake of doing that I would, and I wouldn't even be reprimanded for it. I might do something awkward with my chopsticks that you or any of the viewers in chat would just never even think is a rude thing. This is a really nice neighborhood. I've never seen this. This is crazy. Like these streets, it's almost got this kind of Western vibe to it though. Heavily influenced by non-Japanese architecture. Yeah, these detailed bricks, I'm not kidding, like that is so godlike. I would love to have a street like this. I would laugh too in the streets. When I walk outside my apartment right now, the first thing I'm greeted with is an exhaust pipe of some semi going, nah. Okay, wait, bad example. Okay, it's like that. Ooh, I hate contemporary buildings. Well, like I said, you can't please them all. Might I interest you in the lush yet overgrown plot across the street? Here, you will find a house more to your liking. In fact, we've got one for the low, low price of just 3.7 billion yen. Right across from that contemporary nonsense, we found you a 1 LDK that you would die for. There you go. No windows for you. Honestly, bigger than my house and probably cheaper. It's definitely not cheaper. The housing in Japan is, it's fine, it's good. We got some, but like in these parts, you're looking at millions. Not hundreds of thousands, these are millions. Wow, what a cool place. What a fitting end to our adventure today. It's a Mossburger Cafe. It says at the top it's coffee and tea. So on the second floor, you can be like, oh yes, with my Mossburger, I would also like to have a delectable flat white. Ah, there's the doutor I was seeking, but I'm looking for an outdoor spot to swate kudasai. Because normally when we do our walk and talks, I grab coffee and then we say goodbye as we drink and reflect. I drank this every day when I was an English teacher for about 7 years. Every single day I would get a 7-Eleven large coffee, take it to my school and do my best. And then I would have one more around lunchtime. This is, I think of all the coffees, this is the best one in convenience stores. The 7-Eleven black coffee. And I had a lot of fun teaching. It gets a bad rap. As a teacher, I feel like everyone's kind of like, oh, what a miserable job. Or it's like embarrassing to say, yeah, I was an English teacher in Japan. They're like, holy shit, you loser. Why don't you get, and I'm like, no, I really enjoyed it. There were aspects of it that were untenable and should be changed or corrected and stuff. And it was hard to move up the social, the corporate ladder. But when I drink this coffee in particular, I always have such fond memories of teaching. And I don't remember as much of the bad stuff. I still remember a lot of it, 100%. But time has tempered a lot of my negativity. Let's take a look at the damage done today. All right, boys? Holy shit. In just a few hours, we walked 18,433 steps, and it was almost 15 kilometers. It was a good stream, though. I'm glad that we can have this little coffee chill down.
Whoa. And they ignore them. Speed level, food poisoning. Let's get going.
Fire, fire, fire.
so tired and sad of hearing about things like this happening in the community, man. And then Emmy has to deal with this all on the back of having to deal with TwitchCon. Let's have a look. The last 3 years of my life. Trigger warning, Mizkif. What a title.
So, I mean, you guys can probably tell, but today is not gonna be a normal stream. Not gonna, you know, watch videos or play games or anything today. I kind of just have a bunch of stuff that I wanted to talk about, and then I'm probably just gonna shit the writer.
No, it won't.
There's so much.
But yeah, it's
poor girl.
I mean, you guys know, I've been streaming for 10 years. Last week was kind of the first time that I ever really spoke about a topic or something that happened to me. And honestly, I'm really glad that I did, and I'm proud that I did. And I feel like I have to see it to its conclusion, you know, if that makes sense. Not just for myself, but in a way, I kind of feel like a lot of people are involved because it doesn't just affect me. So that's why. Sorry about my voice. I'm very, very nervous in case you can't tell. But I knew that this stream had to be done today, so.
More people involved?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Pretty much, yeah. So I guess, might as well get started. Not, you know, stall too much or anything. I know there's a lot of people here who don't normally watch, and if you're wondering, yes, I do normally run 20-minute intros. And yes, my community at least claims that they like it. I think that they like it. I like
oh, yes, she's an orange cat!
Anyway,
that's so
cute. The fuck is this shit?
Anyway.
Former.
We don't like it? Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, I'm probably gonna stop reading chat now as well, but...
Oh no. Let me beat this. Oh hey, this is the premiere. We don't watch the premiere live. It generates too much.
I challenge you to go 10 seconds without throwing anything at me, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
What those feet do? Their job. They do feet jobs because they've got. Oh fuck.
Fail.
I have found myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses.
No.
You should do a good deed for your community. Now I'm gonna be the devil on Hosoda. I think you should troll people and make them mad. I think you should troll people. You gotta troll people and make them really mad and make them rage quit. And I'll be the angel. No, don't do that. Don't do that, Ray. You don't want to make people mad. You want to make people smile.
Chibidoki, the Global Defense Agency has given you full authorization to use your autism at full power. Activation code G0CR,ZY1. Leave no survivors.
Oh, Canada.
Our home and native land.
True patriot
in all lives and
How do you guys all know that?
Yeah, I'm wondering too.
I'm Canadian.
I'm Canadian.
You're Chinese. Cousin Soda wouldn't wish you a happy birthday. He just call you not a nice person in voice chat. You're not going to get those nutrients only eating ramen.
Yeah, well, I'm a child. I don't really. Why am I black?
Yo, this song kind of slaps. What is this? Yo, this song slaps. USSR National Anthem. Oh.
お気をつけてお進みください。
あ、はい。これ普通にスーパーに帰っていいの？
聞いたら教えてください。
It's okay to be brown. No! No, it's not!
Greetings. Is it Mormon time? Have you seen Shrek is Love? Shrek is Life? Damn, I'm 13. I'm 16 now. Still too young. Still too young. No more years, little bro. Attention! Attention! Escaped minor on aisle 3. Somebody do something! My Daigo. Oh, hey, yo. Well, I saw a lot of you, and I liked what I saw. Based on what I saw, Team MZ's got a fine new trainer. Based on what I saw, the detective agency's got a fine...
You cheater! You saw it! You saw the video! You cheater! You're a cheater! Fucked up, Dio.
Stop being a whiny little bitch, Dio. You can do whatever you want with it. I can't tell you what to do with it. I hope you do stuff that's appropriate. Don't do inappropriate stuff to it, and you're gonna ruin it. And I don't think that's covered by warranty. Well, I wouldn't put that light stick up your butt anyway, because it's pretty big. So I don't think you'd want that up your butt anyway. It's pretty big. I don't think you want that up there, bro. No, you would not. It's huge. Boy smell. I wish I could just hide in his locker and bask in his gym clothes. That's a little punny. What are you doing with that little punny guy? Pokemon did not need to give little punny those hips, okay? What were you doing? My little punny's Batman.
I mean, I'm a literal monkey. So, like... And I'm Chinese. Shut up. I said monkey as in the animal. I just sat here this entire time to just say and I'm Chinese. Is he here?
Kyla, I'm stuck. Kyla, please. Kyla, you door stuck. Can I tell a banana joke? I would, but maybe you wouldn't find it appealing.
Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Pokemon. A pleasant surprise.
You like when I slide all over that thing? Hawk tour and slide on that thing. Ugh. Wait, hey, stop eating Oreos!
I'm not eating Oreos, dude.
What are you eating?
Mom?
My mom is not made out of Oreos.
Yeah, well, she's cream filled now. Hey, yo, dude.
Get out of my stream.
Oh, the same glue gun? Really? I got it, cause it's pink. I don't even have words aside from thank you. Like, what else do you want me to do? I get stripped.
It's not like I've been verbally abused by a small pink rabbit.
Hey, listen, I'm black today, alright?
Oh,
just like you.
shit.
As in my hair is black.
Shit.
Like your hair is also black.
Okay, this tour is started off really wild. Oh my god. Okay, alright, Pizzle, alright, that's cool.
Alright, hell yeah, dab me up.
Here, you get the pass.
Yay!
What the fuck? They gave us a fucking pass? What?
To say it!
No, not this ring.
I want to punch something. I want to punch my mic. Hold up.
Love that you have no boobs, so I don't have to hide you when the family walks in. What do you mean by that? Your family hates big-breasted women? Red flag.
Just kill me! Just kill me! I'd rather die! I'd rather die than drive your shitty fucking car! I don't fucking want that! I don't want a fucking silver soul! 300 fucking years of $800 a month payments! You can't make me! You can't make me, Satan!
I think it's two. She's hot. She's hot as hell. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck?
There's no way. Why are you guys voting for it? There's no way. What the fuck? No, you don't want to fuck the fucking giraffe. I'm not voting for him. I'm voting for Bayleaf. I'd fuck Bayleaf more.
The rat.
What do you mean we lost to a rat? Rat fuckers.
Big cat means big brave. No, big brave cat. Big pussy. You want some tea?
I have a question for everybody.
Yeah.
If you weren't doing this as a job right now, obviously we all work for Hololive, but if you were doing anything else, you have to pick something. It doesn't matter if you...
Hey, what did he just call me? Sorry, did you hear that? You heard that. You heard that, right?
Okay. Oh, hello. Oops. Oops, got me. Oh, why are you breathing so hard? Oh, I did not sign up for this. Oh,
It's okay, it's okay.
Oh, now I see why he's breathing.
It's a place where you smile, and this is a toy store. It'll be fine.
There can only be one. Oops. The waitress had a massive ass and tiny waist, but she had that Kim Kardashian double boom ass. And I am straight. I like men, Enya-chan, but I could not keep my eyes away from her ass. Oh my god, people over there, they have huge bone, right? Bone. Yeah, they're whole bone. And I look at mine and I cry. Why are you laughing? 지가요?
Can't spend an hour silently beating it. Are we playing Power? Games. I want to see really the game. What's the one about games? Well, that's good.
It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. All the parties and stuff. They're not worth it. Maybe for some people they're worth it. I guess a lot of people have a good time. I did meet some great new people this time around. There was one person I talked to at the end of the VTuber mask event, and I was sitting there waiting for my Uber, and this guy goes, I can't remember what he said. It was like, "Oh, is this like your first TwitchCon or whatever?" And I was like, "No, is it your first TwitchCon?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was thinking about going to the partner party, and I was like, "Do not go to the partner party." Don't go to the partner party. It is terrible, it is sketchy, and it is full of people. I'm just gonna be blunt. This isn't gonna be like a very nice or popular thing to say, okay? It is full of people who are either like just barely partner or hit partner like 5 years ago, back when it was easier during COVID, and now they're desperately clinging to any crumbs of clout that they can by going to the partner party. And that guy was like, "Oh, okay. And my phone had just died after I did the Uber thing, which fucking sucks. I hate when that happens because you never know if like your Uber driver's gonna cancel on you and they're gonna replace it with a new one, and then you're not gonna know like the license plate or whatever. I don't know. I was spooked, but anyways, they listen to you. I don't know. But he's like, oh, what's your name? And I was like, oh, here, I'll type it in. And then I typed in my name on his phone, and then I followed myself. Which in hindsight was pretty rude. It was a little bit presumptuous. But I don't know, I'm used to like, at TwitchCon, you know, if somebody's like, oh, who are you? You know, like you hand them your phone, and they hand you your phone, or their phone, and then like you type in the names and stuff, and then like you follow each other, so I just... Carry an external battery. I did, but it wasn't charging fast for some reason. I think I fucked up my power bank somehow, because it's not charging. But yeah, so I followed myself. And then my phone was dead, so I couldn't follow him back, so I felt bad. And as I was falling asleep that night, I was like, man, I gotta remember to follow that guy, or I'm gonna look like a huge asshole for following myself on his phone and then not following him back. How old is it? It's not that old. It's like half a year old. Did you? I did remember to. And he was like a science and tech kind of guy. So I recommended him some events that would be of interest, because there's a few events around TwitchCon that are like targeted to specific niches. So I was like, here you go. Or here's like other events that are going on that are better than the partner party. Don't go to that one. Networking +1. Yeah. It was a very chill, normal dude. Very chill, normal dude. I don't mind like sharing advice, and I don't mind like networking with people where it's like technically I'm not gonna like get like social clout out of this or whatever, you know? But you have to have interesting things to say, man.
Funniest.
Water in the fire. Why? Oh my god! Fire in the water? Why? Wah. よし、もうすぐだよ、ペコロ先輩。まだ走っちゃダメね。え、着いた。そう、今止まった。え、先輩どこ？あ、こっち来て。そう、来て。大丈夫。うわっ！わっ！
I'm alive. Pro gamer move. All calculated. Bah.
We get 64 of whatever we do. I only get one?
Really? I'm gonna get.
Oh! Never mind. The gacha is bountiful. Hey guys.
What did you get?
I got 64 cherry logs. I'm making a pink house. Pause.
Okay, I'm gonna buy one more.
Stalactite head. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth when you're talking to me. Who you calling pinhead?
You're so wise, Miss Fauna Mart. I bow to you.
Hey, as long as people die, that'd be cool. What?
No! What? We will show them empathy. They will learn empathy by being forced to read.
Or forced to die.
No, we only kill if there's no other way.
And my languages, I can speak English and Italian. That's right. Yeah. What Shelby? Gracias is Spanish, Kobo. That's French. French. That's Korean.
Okay. Una, dos, tres. Ciao, Bella.
Yeah.
Bye,待って.
Did I get anybody? Tota! Momoko! I have a thing! No! It's okay! I have your thing! Momoko! I have your thing! Get away, people! Huh? I wonder if everybody's truly immune. Dasana. Secret, okay? Yay! Okay, how do I go forward? How do I forward? F?
When she be
cute! Dini, I trust in your behavior. Okay, I'm looking at you right now. I am looking at... Are you seriously gonna do this every time? Every time? Aren't you tired of this? Degenerates. Degenerates!
Call me a good girl. What?
Good girl.
Not you.
Oh.
Laura, I found out that my computer doesn't like coffee. Wait, what? Your computer... I what? I gave it coffee now, it won't even turn on. Bro. Can I have an acting chat for editing a computer? Yeah. I'm sorry. I have bad news for you. But I guess you already found out. It's killing you soon.
New world.
Name a HoloLive member that's blue and give me your answers. It looks like the answers are in. Jesus Christ, Gura.
What did she write?
Kiara said, Como. Ame said, Crony. Ina said, Tuise. Gura said, Gura.
I was close to getting good at what I thought everybody would write Gura. Yeah. She's in the room like we forgot about her. You look down really fast. Hi. No. No. I caught a dolphin here, Batman. Oh, I caught a dolphin. You already know, Batman. You know what I'm gonna do to that thing. Just gotta eat it.
Wait, why is Callie laughing so much?
While I was explaining what I wanted to eat, I had an extremely cursed thought. And I had to restrict myself.
What is there to restrict?
I was going to say if I ate an entire barrel of ice cream, then I would turn into the Bowberry.
No! I told you not to mess with it! I told you not to say it! Please believe me! Please believe me! I even told her! I even warned her to not ever mention it! I didn't even... It's so over!
Hold your fire, work the disguise.
Эй, что это за шум?
Да, собаки проклятые.
Ладно, будьте начеку. Если чертовы псы будут брехать, пристрелите их и дело с концом.
Да.
Yeah!
We're good.
Brooks and Bowman should be right up ahead. What the fuck are you doing, Mason?
Nothing.
What is this? Chug splash! My gun!
How do I slide again?
Chug splash!
Chug splash!
Chug splash!
We splashing, we chugging, we splashing.
When she splashes on my jugs into like chug.
Ground pound. Nothing beats a ground pound. That's funny, because you guys know that's actually what I did to your mama.
Thank you. That scared me over that. How much your phone looking? Oh, we're protecting the phones, Moko-chan. Now I can see. What? 48、49、50、9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1、白神、お誕生日おめでとうやったーバクターイエーイなんか画面にクラッカーとかでも用意しとけばよかったわっWow! No! Jesus Alberto, thank you. I'm Mume, hello. I run towards you and fall in front of you and accidentally my face ended up in the... I'd kill you. Thank you, Don Don.
2-3 weeks when I moved here and there was a... Oh god. There was a flying cockroach in my apartment. I literally saw it. I left immediately, ran as far as possible, and then I had to call someone to help me. The fact that there were many of them, there was just one. I'm like, please help me, I cannot. And here, the cockroaches, they fly. They fly! Like, they fly here in the Far East, they fly! They got upgrades! Why?
man. Actually, I have to worry about the economy here. Darn it. Hello?
Your wife is... She is thinking of becoming another woman's side chick!
Okay.
She is... Oh, you are okay with
Wait,
it?
which one? Which one? Which one?
The hot pink one.
You mean my gem princess?
Yes, your gem princess is thinking of becoming the side chick of the hot pink one.
Wait, but that's her mother!
What? No!
あ、火が鳴った。すげえ、絶対見てくれてるやつだ。スイちゃん運転する？
わあ、りちゃんも歌うまいよ。りちゃんもダンスうまいや。わあ。
And we'll win because we are epic Fortnite gamers.
Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down. I love Fortnite. I love Fortnite.
I want to go to Tomato Town.
Mom, I can't just stop playing. I'm in the middle of an online game. I can't stop playing. Leave me alone, Mom.
Get out of my room. I'm playing Fortnite.
Mom, leave me alone. I'm playing games with my friend right now.
I'm playing with my friend from Frisia.
I'm playing with my friend. You wouldn't know her. She goes to a faraway school.
It's my pen pal. Leave me alone.
99% of gamblers quit before they win. Exactly. 99% of gamblers quit before they win.
I'm ready. Come on.
It's gonna be blue. I'm betting green. Oh my god.
I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs.
Guys, do you know where my money went?
読めない。
これ、ステッカー？
はい。
これはね、これ会いたいって意味、会いたい。
会いたい。
これ会いたいって意味だよ。
うん。会いたい。
会いたい。
会いたい。
会いたいだよ。会いたい。
うん。かわいい。
そう、かわいいの。これ、会いたい。Me is love you.
I miss you. I miss you.
そうそうそう、I miss you. ねえ。いいよ。
何？
見るのは構いませんが、記録はいけません。そして恥ずかしいので帰ったら忘れてください。
I had to sing a song for you guys. You were. There it is. Nice to meet you.
We can talk to you guys.
Here's the thing.